Hello everybody, thank you for joining me today. I do appreciate it. I got a package in the mail. Actually, I've got this box in the mailbox several days ago, but I've been working so much. I'm a working man. I've been working so much I haven't had a chance to get to it, and finally I have the opportunity to open that mother up and see what's in. This box came directly from Subterranean Press, and I'm excited to get it. It is The Goblin Emperor by Katherine Addison. This book went up for sale in July of 2022, and the price was $195 from Subterranean Press. So I didn't want to miss the opportunity. I didn't want to pass it up and get left out in the cold, so I jumped right in, mashed them buttons. I got the order coming in. Now it's here, so let's open it up and take a look. The artist is Tom Canty, and it says on the website that there's the dust jacket illustrations, the end pages, and the chapter headings. So we're going to see, whoops, dropping out stuff already. We're going to see what all is entailed, what it looks like, and all that kind of stuff. I'm kind of excited to see what I got here. It's been a little bit of a while for me since I've done a book unboxing from Subterranean Press. And like I said, it's been almost 5-6 months since I placed this order, so pretty good turnaround time. I've got pre-orders out there with other publishers that are measured in several years, so being able to get one this quickly is pretty good. And Emmy packaged this one for me. Thank you, Emmy. I do appreciate it. Thanks for the hookup. Subterranean Press, as you can see here, typically you get a great big box stuffed full of fluff, so they help to make sure I get my stuff in the mailbox in good shape. They make it easier for the friendly neighborhood mail lady as well as her coworkers to get my stuff to me looking good. All right, so I'm getting to the Goblin Emperor, which Subterranean Press describes as a steampunk flavored fantasy. That just sounds like a great description. I had to repeat it. All right, so I got a receipt, all paid in full. And here's something I dig. They're doing now the best of both worlds. For a while, I was getting books from Subterranean Press with quotes from the warehouse. This one says, "An evil bunny is like a normal cat." I dig it. I like it. And then it seemed like they got away from it for a little bit, and they were doing ads for other books, which I like. But I missed the quotes from the warehouse. But look, hey, somebody's listening, and we're getting now the best of both worlds. So ads for upcoming books. Stuff like that makes me want to make sure I'm keeping these things. So a great addition. I do like it. And then look again, extra work going into making sure my book gets to me in great shape. That's something you can show enough respect in a publisher, and it shows, man. That's just a step up, going the extra mile. I think it's what you got to do. You're paying good cash money. You're paying good money for a book. Limited edition books. You want the condition to be nice, perfect. And the only way to ensure that you're getting nice, perfect books is to make sure that packaging is as good as it can be to help protect the books. So, Subterranean Press is one of the good guys, one of the good ones on that front, and I do truly appreciate it. Now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Get that last bag off and tear in, open it up, and see this modern fantasy classic, and I like it. I really do dig this dust jacket artwork. It looks so great, but I paused for a second because it's a very neat style. I don't know. The dust jacket is very, very thick, and the paper is textured. It's hard to see it. Maybe you can see it. You can see the textured paper there, but then over the corners of the book, it's folded. So the dust jacket, instead of being just rounded out over the spine, that's a fold, almost like a crease. If I straighten it out, you'd see a crease there. So that's a neat thing. I don't think I've got any Subterranean books like that. I really dig it. Let me get this dust jacket off, stretch it out, because there is artwork on the back. Let me stretch it out for you so you can see it in all its splendid glory. Very nice. I love it when the artwork wraps from the front around the spine to the back. I just like the effect. It looks great, and the inside of it is really, really shiny, like coated with something, but it's glossy, shiny, and you can see, like I said, the creases there. Somehow this thing is pre-folded just right to fit my book. It looks great. One of the things that I dislike about dust jackets from time to time is when they're installed, they're not quite installed just right. So the title and the author is twisted a little bit where it wants to round that corner. So whatever process they're using for this, it seems like it's a great way to make sure this is perfectly centered, lined up perfectly. I don't know, it looks cool. It's gonna look good on the shelves. So I like it. I'm in. Whatever they did, I'm in. And now let's take a look at the book. And the book, it's a different material also than what I'm used to getting with most Subterranean Press books. And again, it's hard to describe. It's a type of cloth, I think, but it's much different texture. It's similar to what I might get from Gauntlet or Borderlands Press books, where it's, I don't know. Anyway, look at it. Feel it. Go ahead and feel it. It's different than the typical cloth, although I do think it is cloth. It's a little smoother, but it's not smooth. And it's a little bit satinier. So anyway, my words are failing me. But there is the spine, that gold foil stamp. It is embossed. Looks really nice, but when I showed you the dust jacket, how it's folded with corners, the spine is the same way. It's flat. So it's not rounded here like a lot of the books are, and then you got corners. So it's a neat combination, neat way to make a book. I like it. Now I talked about the illustrated end papers, and man, I love it when the end papers are illustrated, and this looks so good. Just look again. It looks so good. I like it. Are the back the same? Is the back the same? The back end papers are the same. So we have excellent dust jacket artwork. We have illustrated end papers, and right up front, right off the bat, this is number 85 of 400 numbered copies, and there is my signed signature page. What a beautiful signature. You don't see many signatures that look that nice, but it does look good. I love a good signature. Katherine Addison took her time, signed it well. A beautiful signature page, indeed. Let's move on and see what else we can see. Check out this paper. This paper is very thick also. I said the dust jacket felt thick. Let me flip through a few more just to make sure. But it's heavy, thick paper. I guess it's I'm assuming, that 80-pound paper that Subterranean Press will typically use in their higher end editions, as well as the two-color printing. Just wanted to show you that page because of two colors. Let me flip through here. Oh wow, I just passed by. Wow. I just passed by right here. This is what we're talking about with the chapter dividers, or whatever they're going to call this. Let's look at the illustration in there, and the two-color printing. So just beautiful stuff all the way around. Every page looks so nice. I think there are differences from chapter to chapter. I don't know if every one is a variation, but from the ones I've seen on pictures, I did notice differences. So let's just flip through here and see a few of them. See how different they truly are. I caught a whiff. Man, it smells so nice. I like it. I really like what I've gotten here. Like I said before, this was a $195 book. When you pay $195 for a book, you are 100%ly justified in expecting something special out of that book. I know there are a lot of books out there that are a lot more money than that, but most people, when you say I spent $195 on the book, they're going to say you're crazy. So when you do it, you better get something nice. And this is very, very nice. So I'm not getting the 6 or so interior illustrations that you might get from a publisher like SST or Levidian or Suntup Editions or a lot of other publishers. But what I've got here is very nice. And I almost expected, I don't want to say it, but I almost expected to be disappointed. I really did. But as I'm flipping through here, believe me, honestly, or don't believe me, either way, but I'm promised you, honestly, I really, really like this stuff. Just reading this book will be a beautiful experience. Every page looks nice. And all of these, everyone's something a little bit different. You see, I could show you every one. Each one's got a little something in there. So it's kind of like an illustrated book in a different way. The printing looks good. The paper is thick and high quality. You notice the page color is a pretty bright white, almost a stark white. The text size is relatively small, so some people that might matter to you, but I like it. It looks good. That's about all the lies I can think of to tell you. I am happy. I do like it. I'm not disappointed. I expected to be kind of iffy on it, whether or not I don't know. You just got expectations when you pay for a $195 book. When I'm looking back, getting ready for this, or it's come in the mail, kind of expecting to be a little bit medium or iffy, but very much so happy with this. One other thing I want to show you before we go. It's a big book. It's large. Let's compare it to my shelves. It barely fits. So there would be a Suntup numbered edition book, and it's tall. It fits on the shelves though. That's something, I don't mind an oversized book, but I don't like to have a special shelf to fit a book on. That messes up my organization of things. I want to be able to put a book on any shelf I want. I don't want to have to pick the particularly tallest shelves for books. And I got some very nice books that I love that just don't fit on the shelf I want them to be on. Messes with my stuff, so that's a little bit annoying. But this one fits. It fits on my shortest set of shelves, just like that. It looks great. It feels great. High quality book. I'm happy with what I got from Subterranean Press. If you got one, I hope you're every bit as happy. If you want one, I hope you get one at a very good price. They seem to be a little bit more than list price on the secondary market, but not a ton more. Maybe the price will come down eventually, or maybe it won't. I think there will be rights attached to future books from the author. I don't think I read that, but that's typically what Subterranean Press does. Anyway, I can think of no more lies to tell. I do appreciate it. Please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It matters. Anyway, c'est la vie, baby. Dude.